Alright. Pinhead, huh? No, the first. My bad. The first. What am I thinking? And just get better. Get better. I mean, you're on a map that should be easy to counter him. Get better. That was the dumbest. I mean, you're still getting rid of the guy pilot. It's kind of unfortunate. There's no way that worked. This is a terrible room to be in. There's no way. I'm greeding. I couldn't find the fucking window. Fucking hot in here. I thought the window was more to my right or to my left. I thought the window was more to my left. It was more to the right. I don't know that window. I don't go take that window a lot. Alright. See what it do, with it do, like goo, it be piping down up. Pop, pop, pop. Oh my god, dude, we're gonna get all the shitty maps, aren't we? Everyone's gonna start crouching everywhere now, which is completely wasting time. Crouching is completely wasteful. bamboozle, huh? He jumped down! Oh no. Yes. Kind of F myself. Just leave, Nia. Why are we all here? What's going on? Oh my god. Probably get protection, bro. Scared the fuck out of me. I wasn't paying attention, it's my fault. I deserve that one. I don't know why that can't do a gen. I'm done with this game, bro. This is the bot lobby. Yeah. I'm not even trying. That's the fucked up thing. I'm literally not even locked in right now. Literally over here casually fucking texting. The only gen that got done is the one I did. Welcome to bot teammates. Sleepy Joe, that's funny. I wonder if I change my name to Trump as my president, just for the hell of it. How much I get tunneled? I can't really turn around corners when I moonwalk this way. You want me to heal you first, of course. I didn't even hit! Okay. The fuck was that? I can't move. What the hell? You can't move until you get a... I never realized that. Like, I thought my shit was bugged. Oh, first game on. I didn't even try. Didn't even try. Why try? My team is going down so quickly, but so was I, but I also wasn't trying. I'm over here too busy freaking texting. Oh man, can I just stop texting for 2 minutes? It's not gonna be longer than 2 minutes. He downed me on that freaking gen because I wasn't paying attention. Just freaking texting. Ah. Alright, let's lock in. Let's try. Let's sweat this game. Let's actually sweat this game. Put my phone up, because that's going to distract me. Alright, let's lock in, boys and girls. Oh, it's Jason, too. Time to lock in against his mother effer. Oh, he's trying to freaking... So with Jason, you just gotta be unpredictable with your movement. Being able to look behind you, be unpredictable. He's really not that hard to play against. You just gotta be unpredictable. Break line of sight. He's basically a huntress. Same speed as a huntress. 4.4, I think, base speed. I thought he went to the pallet behind me. Fuck, man. It's my fault. His hitboxes on his sword is a little bit ridiculous, if you ask me, though. Because a lot of times he don't even be hitting me, and somehow it's hitting me. Like, the hitbox is just horrible. I mean, it's our second game on, though. We'll get better. I'm not worried about it. Takes a minute for me to warm up. We'll warm up. I'm not worried. This guy is just following me everywhere I go. I mean, he's pretty accurate. Probably a dumb hit. What are you doing? Get out of my way. That. Waste of a pallet. Throw that pallet too. And did that watch behind him, so he's gonna go down. How did he make that? How do I don't have an angle on that? What the f... Fuck. This game's garbage, man. Thought I had an angle on that. He doesn't have Lightborn. Should have waited. I'm playing like booty right now, man. Is it about to rain? That's thundering. We didn't even play that good. We're gonna warm up though, officially. I'm so exhausted, man. It's gonna rain. Yo, y'all hear that? All my life. I'm writing them out. That'd be funny if I ran him out. And he goes for me instead. Sorry, Jake from State Farm. Well, at least I didn't go down that quick, man. Why is he giving up on the hook? Why did you fight, you idiot? You had plenty of time on the hook. Guy's over here healing himself, dude. You're wasting time, Jake. Jake from State Farm. I got stuck, man. Fuck. That's the weakest kicking animation I've ever seen. Kind of panicked there. I thought he was gonna have a free hit. Oh, wow. Guy's angry. This guy is about to get it now. He done hit me on the hook. He's about to get it. Now he's about to. He pissed me off now. Kill me. This guy. I'm about to turn up on this guy now. This guy done fucked up. This guy done messed up. he mad that I didn't heal him? Well, GG's on that, I guess. Okay, GG's. Look how far I am through the window and he's hitting me through that. That's ridiculous. Look, I feel like shit, bro. This guy's angry. This guy does not like me. Dude, not even great. I don't know why you're hitting me on the hook, dude. Like, you're literally downing me for my mistakes. You're not even good, so chill. Like, I'm literally not even trying. I'm making horrible mistakes. And you hit me 10 feet through a window. You proud of that? It's crazy. Itching, man. Alright, GG's. Fuck. I'm glad he felt like he accomplished something. We got a lot, can do. I am making horrible decisions right now. Oh, dude. Maybe I'm just not feeling the game. I don't know. Usually I don't make these kind of mistakes. Like, I'm struggling against killers I should be fucking absolutely destroying right now. Like, these killers are not even good. You know what I mean? That's more power to him, though. He feels like he's doing good. Hit me on the hook, so more power to the guy, I guess. He really wants his 4K. want to see if he hits me on the hook again. I'm just gonna sit here and see what happens. Let's see if he walks over my body. Alright, so you wanna walk on my body, I'm gonna go ahead and report him for taking the game hostage. So, because I feel like it. Yeah, it's a bannable offense, by the way, too. We didn't even play a bad game. We still ranked up. Bro, he barely even beat me in blood points, and he got a 4K, and he's over here trolling. Yeah, well, since you want to troll, we can troll too. Let's see. Taking the game hostage. You wanna be assholes? We can be assholes. We can be assholes. We can definitely be assholes. Hey, two can play that game. Two can play that game. That's how it works. He's not even good. We're not in our right mind right now. Like, we're literally making bad decisions. And then I'm getting hit 10 feet through a window. It's crazy. But if you think you're good, add me. That's my Steam. There's my name right there. Add me. 1v1 if you think you're that good. Put money up too. Put your money where your mouth is. So I'm going to say to people that that think they can check me, let's play. Let's let our gameplay do the talking. Cause I promise you, if I'm locked in, you ain't gonna win. I mean, look at the, I mean, just getting a whole bunch of battle lobbies. Like, look at this. Like, I bet that killer last game probably didn't have 200 hours in the game, and I just died to that shit. Guy got 500. But we're not locked in, though. We got locked in. I didn't play that good last game, and I'm getting hit on the hook and walking around my body. Damn, am I that good? Even when I don't play good, I'm still playing good? Fuck, I guess so. I bet he won't play me one-on-one, though. Every time I challenge killers that think they're good to 1v1, they never take the offer. How you gonna sit here and say that I suck? I ain't good, but then you don't want to take a 1v1. Oh, I ain't wasting my time on you. Man, cause you're fucking scared. Sit down. Sit down like a good boy. Sit down like a good boy. Alright, lock it in. Lock it in. Hopefully. Oh, he's dead. He played that so bad. There's so many pals over here, and you decided to go into a dead zone where there's nothing over there? Damn. Got ruined? He doesn't respect that? he called that play. Good play. He called that shit. Didn't think he was gonna expect that. What are you doing? I missed? Why are you looking at me like that, brother? I mean, that was a good call. That was a good play. I didn't think he was gonna expect that. Jason really isn't that hard to counter, though. It's just like a huntress. It's literally what it is. I've been playing this game 9 years. 9 freaking years. This game wasn't even a year old when I started playing this game. I never thought I'd see the day where Jason would be in this game. I never thought it would take 9 years. Not gonna lie. I did not think it would take 9 years to see Jason. I've always like, man, Jason, we're never gonna see Jason. And then they said, I think they even said they were never gonna come out with Jason because there would be kind of a conflict with license or something. I don't know how they got that worked out. But I've been playing the game 9 years, almost a decade. I've been playing this game, and I've been through. I mean, there's nothing in this game I haven't done. I've had 5-gen chases. I've had good chases. I've had bad games, good games. I've done everything. I've had terrible games. I've been tunneled. I've been slugged. Shoot, there ain't nothing I haven't done in this game. I probably walked on every bit of grass you see. I probably walked on, like every single little piece. I guess I'm no one. I guess I gotta go for everything. I gotta do everything in this game, right? I'm the only one on a gen, and nobody's even coming to get this guy. If I don't get him, he's going into death hook. He's got bluff favor too. Interesting. Jason, I feel like Jason, he's a lot harder to 360 too. I have not pulled one off in the last couple. I haven't pulled off 360 off any killer today yet. But it's a lot harder against controller players because they get a little bit more aim assist than keyboard and mouse players, so it's a little bit harder to pull off. But I can still pull it off easily. It's just I'm still warming up. It's like what, my 4th game on. Oh, there we go. We put one off. We still put one off. It still count. I just had sex, and it felt so good, felt so good. A woman let me put my feet inside her. Where'd he go? There you go, that gen. Someone come touch this gen. Hug it tight. We're gonna hug this tank tight. Oh, wow! I did not expect that from Daddy. That was a good play. I'm gonna tell you why that was a good play. That was actually a really good play. Because the reason it was a good play, and that I know this guy is actually decent, is because if he stops there and then turns around, he's losing momentum. But if he stops and backpedals, moonwalks, you don't lose really any momentum. So I had no time to react. That was a good play. I mean, I can't be salty about it. It was a good play. I mean, we didn't do nothing wrong there. We held our loop tightly, but we didn't expect it, and that was a good play. I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't be salty about it. I can be salty about a lot of things. What the hell's going on? Hello? I'm not even I was giving you props, dude. What happened? I wasn't even touching nothing, and my girl was healing. What was that? I didn't disconnect. I'm alive. Just to make sure my internet's good. Let's see, I'm live. We got people in the house watching Netflix. So the internet is gonna be down. It's gonna be down a little bit. Probably my network. or my speed boost because of people was in the house watching Netflix and all that stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. I have 1 gig, so I'm hooked up. I just want to make sure it's not my internet. I don't think it is. I think it was a server issue. But are we still live? Let me make sure it's not. Yeah, it says we're at 60,000 or 6,000. All right, let's just see what we are. This is with live and everything. Let's see what our speeds are. So download doesn't interfere with our upload speed. So download looking good. I mean, I download games light and fast. GTA 6 ain't gonna take no time for me to download. I just have really. I mean, I have AT&T and it's underground, so it's pretty fast. But let's see what our upload speed is. That's gonna be down because we're live. Wow, still fairly high. So that's why I'm able to live stream with good quality, even though I'm at 1080p. Because I don't have 4K. I don't have my stuff set in 4K yet. Eventually, I will. But that's my speeds. It's pretty good. But that's why I'm able to, live stream, download games, and do multiple things at the same time because I have the speed to do it. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't my internet, which is not. Now I guess people gotta understand just because you have good internet does not mean you're gonna have low ping in game. Let me say that again. Just because you have good internet does not mean you're gonna have low ping in the game. I'm saying that to say it all depends on the location of the world that you are next to the server. DBD don't have a central server. I'm in close to the Houston area. The closest server they have, I think, is Los Angeles and up there in Ohio somewhere. I think somewhere out in Eastern. So we don't really have one central. Therefore, higher ping. And you can even see when I do my internet, you can see it's good download speed, right, and everything. But look at my ping. Look at my download latency. Even though I have really good, it takes me maybe 10 minutes to download a game that's of 50 gigabytes. It takes me maybe 10 minutes. But if you look at my ping, it's still a little higher than I would like it to be, which doesn't really matter. It's just your latency of where I am reference to the server. But we don't really. That's not important to me. Important to me is these numbers right here, because if I had a low upload speed, I would not be able to live stream. It would be horrible. It would be lagging, buffering, all that. There would be no 60 FPS that I'm running right now on live stream. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm live streaming on Twitch and YouTube on the same PC and getting decent FPS in these games because I have a $4,000 PC and I have good internet to allow me to do it. Now, if I ever get big streaming and I start making extra money on the side or whatever, doing, which I already make money on YouTube a little bit, but not Twitch yet. But if I ever make money, well, first of all, I'm going to go to charity because I like to donate to charity. Like I do my music stuff, my money I get from music. But then I'll probably build another separate PC just for that controls the stream. But it is pouring down rain. But yeah, so idle latency, download latency, and upload latency. So I have good internet. So, but I'm about to upgrade to I'm about to upgrade to 2 gigabytes or 200 gigabytes. No, 2 gigabytes, not 200 gigabytes. 2. That's no such thing. All right, and you can see my box is right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. So I'm wired up. I have the box in my studio room because this is my studio room where my music studio. I got pedal boards, drum sets, mixer boards. I got studio microphones right there. I don't know if you can see that. These things are real nice. This is like $1,000 microphone. This is a professional microphone. Very, very good quality microphone. And then this one I use for guitars and stuff. This thing is nice, bro. This thing is nice. So, but this is like my office, gaming room, and studio room. So this is where all the big bucks is at, because I don't let nobody in this room. I got a lot of money in this room. But this is where it goes down. This is where it goes down. So yeah. But yeah, I oh GTA GTA 6 GTA 6 goes on sale June 25th, which is gonna be Thursday. Or not sale, goes on pre-order. So we should be seeing it in the store. We probably won't see it yet, but we will be seeing it probably in the Steam store. I don't know if it's gonna be in the Rockstar launcher, Steam, Epic Games. I think it's gonna be Steam too. But we will be seeing it pop up in here on Thursday. It should be able to go in here and I want to see the price of that thing. It's gonna be at least $120. At least $120. So the main thing that I'm very excited about with GTA is that the game remembers everything you do. What do I mean by that? When you go to a gas station and you decide to catch it on fire and blow it up, every day you drive by that gas station, you're gonna see things happen in real time as the world goes on. So you're gonna see that when you go by the next day, it's still blowing up, and then maybe a week after you blew it up, you're gonna go there and you're gonna start seeing construction workers come and rebuild it and work on it. That is pretty sick. That may be the sickest thing. Imagine the code they had to write for that to make that like happen as like real life happens, right? Where the hell did she come from, dude? Wow. I didn't think she was gonna have me blind. I fucking suck! Alright. I didn't think she was gonna be on blind already. Dude, I'm playing like ass today. Like, a lot of these killers not even that good. I'm just playing like shit. Fuck. Like, I don't know. Am I filming this game? Do I need to go play another game? I guess so. This is the worst I've played in forever. Real talk. Like, this is the worst I've played in a long time. Shit. Like, these are not, I'm not taking it away from them, but I'm making dumb mistakes, though. I am not having a good path today. Be like that, I guess, sometimes, man. Like, I'm like these, I don't know, man. Like, my looping's good. It's just my decision making's terrible. Get on the pallet. Stay there. Stay there. Stay there. Stay. Stay. No, don't. You're gonna fucking ruin it. I'm trying to do a CJ tag. If he goes on that side of the pallet, I can make it happen. Unless she don't decide to break it. We gotta play better. We're playing terrible right now. Like, I'm not trying to take none away from the killers, but at the same time, they're not doing anything special. I'm just out playing myself. You know what I mean? Like, my looping's good. I'm just not having good pathing. I'm not making good decisions. I'm just playing like an idiot, playing stupid. Like my path is terrible right now. I don't think I've ever had. I don't know what, man. Maybe because I got a headache. I don't know, but my brain is just not freaking there right now. Like, I ain't never went down so quick in my whole life, dude. Like, in my 9 years of playing this game, this is part. I ain't had these many bad games in a row in a while, bro. This is terrible. I can't stay alive longer than 5 seconds right now. That's very, very unlike me. I mean, I ain't gonna go for that. Wait, now I can. Why is teammate not getting him up? Oh, he's trying to do the. Fuck. Here's what it is. We're going against a weak killer too. The pig ain't very good, and we're just getting absolute wrecked right now. And she's right there. Oh, I want to fucking rage so bad. I want to beat the hell out of my keyboard. I don't know what you're playing, what you're trying to do. Oh my god, he's trying to do that so I can get out. You're a toxic. You are goated. I appreciate you, man. I would love to kiss you. This is the fucking worst fucking place you could be. Fuck this game. Wait. Oh my god, dude. I'm about to break my headset right now. I'm playing the worst I've ever played. I ain't never played this bad in my life, dude. I mean, you can watch all my videos. I don't think I've ever played this bad. I'm a good player, too. That's the fucked up thing. I haven't played this game a long time, man. I'm usually, like, really good at looping. Don't go down very fast, but today, I don't know what's going on today. Like, I ain't never went down this quick in, like, what, 4 games in a row that I played. Usually, if I go down quick, I have really good chases after that. It's terrible, man. I don't even know what to say about that. This is completely just my fault. Just on me, really, not playing good. I'm not gonna take nothing away from the killer, but a lot of it, 80% of it's on me. If he comes up there, I'm just dead, whatever. Man, I got 1 gen done. We are so goated, let me tell you. I tried faking him and he still went that way, and then after he already swung, I still go down because after he swung. This game's awesome, dude. This game is the best game I've ever played. This game's so balanced, let me tell you. It's the best balanced game I've ever played in my life. The hell does he mean? This is the way I live. Wait, red. Oh, must be him. I'm playing like shit. I'm playing like shit. This is the worst I've fucking ever played in this game, dude. What is going on with me today? Oh my god. Am I really that tired? Fuck. You guys can watch. You guys see me play multiple times every day. I put my stream every day. This is by far the worst y'all probably ever seen me play. In my 9 years career in this freaking game, I ain't never went down this quickly, this much. Oh man. I gotta find what the hell is going on mentally. Like, what's going on in my brain right now? Because I am just not there. I can't even be mad because it's my fault. Something like I'm just not there mentally. I'm just not there. Fuck. Well, all we can do is just try to lock in and try to get there mentally, I guess. I mean, I knew I got a little headache and I am kind of exhausted because I work outside and I'm still trying to recover from last week. But it's all right. We'll lock in. We'll try. We'll try to be more focused in this game and just try to be smart. Not try to force anything. It's just embarrassing, man, because I'm a good player, and this is by far the worst I've played. It's kind of embarrassing. Not gonna lie. Usually I'm the one putting on a show for people and playing good, but not right now. Shit, I ain't putting on nothing right now. If you are a P100 David, I'll run my P100 David. Okay? I'm gonna run mine because I'm assuming that you're gonna be a P100 David. And you know what? We can run the same outfit if you want. Wanna run the same outfit? We'll run the same outfit. How about that? Alright, yeah, I wanna be like you. Yeah, we look good. He's sexy, isn't he? Look at that. All the good ones, man. And you're right next to Michaela. Looking like a country girl. Michaela, I mean, Michaela looking good. She look like she's from that Louisiana, man. That's where I live. That's where I live. I live down in Louisiana. They call it the bayou down here. Yeah. I don't have a southern accent. Some people say I do, but I don't think I do. I'm originally from Michigan, but I live in Louisiana, but my mom's from Baton Rouge, but I'm not from here. Which is weird, though, because my dad's from Michigan. My mom's from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And I still don't understand. I still don't know how my mom ended up in Michigan, how my dad and my mom met. Like, how that became a thing. I still don't know. Still don't know. It's weird. We gotta play better, dude. This is embarrassing. This is the worst I've ever played. I've been playing this game 9 years. I am a good player. I'm a pretty great player. I mean, I've been playing a long time. I have a lot of experience, but right now I'm just like, this game is not just about looping. Like, you have to be there. You can have good loops, and if you're not there mentally, you're gonna make very, very bad decisions. Alright. We gotta try to lock in here. I feel so slow. She's gonna follow me around with the flashlight. Alright, we made up for it. That was our first best chase of the day, I think. We have to just lock in and play good. Michaela! Michaela just trying to... Michaela just followed me around with a flashlight! I can't focus, man. Just everywhere I go, she's like right there. What? Oh my god. See, one thing about me being a good player is usually when I have good chases and my teammates are following me around trying to get a flashlight save, they're gonna be waiting a long time for me to go down, majority of the time. Unless I go down quick, which today it's probably her lucky day, but 90% of the time, I'm not going down very quickly, and then you're just gonna waste time. Well, we're gonna get a gen out of it. No hooks yet, and then we get a gen out of it. So I'm counting that a 1 gen chase, all right? It's a 1 gen chase. I don't care what you say. You see these Advils right here? I'm about to take the whole bottle. Watch this. I'm scared. I wanna, dude. That's. I wonder how it feels to OD. I don't want to think about that, but. You better be a P100, David. Oh, he's got Sloppy Butcher? Is that what that is? Is that Sloppy Dobby? Doobie Doobie? Michaela, you're a slut. I feel like male characters run so slow compared to female. It feels what it feels like. But remember, males are a lot larger than females. Look at the size of my dudes compared to her. They're scaled. They're scaled up a lot more, so they seem like they run so slow. And they're a little harder than Moonwalk too for me. But they're a little bit slower, like this. They're a lot slower. I'm literally doing nothing, bro. I need to go do something. That's like a generator, though. It's pretty sick. I don't want to regenerate ourselves. The way he throws that is sick. You like to watch me twerk, slap my dick back and forth, watch my ball sack drop to the floor. I wanna tie some weights on my balls. I wanna stretch my ball sack wide open. That would hurt. Dude, I'm telling you right now, when you get kicked in the balls, the little light taps are the ones that hurt the worst. You can feel that shit in your chest. I'm telling you, man. I don't care. I will never put my hands on a girl. But if you kick me in the balls just because you want to see me in pain, or because unless someone's like trying to kidnap you, it's different. But if you're doing it just to do it, just to like hurt me, you're gonna make me really angry. I ain't gonna put my hands on you. But remember, assault and a battery is a thing. And so is DCing. So if I'm not mistaken, DCing. Oh, he's only at 14. Oh, not DCing. Battery is like if I walk up to a girl and just touch her. If I even just touch her, not even sexually, just put my hand on her shoulder, and it's not consensual, and she's like, "Don't touch me," or whatever. That's a battery. Like, that shit, you can go to jail for that. You made contact with somebody, and they didn't want you to touch them. So yeah. And then you got aggressive battery, and then you got assault. Assault is like, I punch you, right? Or a girl kicked me in the balls. That is an assault. And it can be aggressive assault depending on what the crime is and what's involved. And you got a sexual battery and sexual assault. You walk up behind a girl and touch her ass. I don't care how beautiful she is or how hot she is and how great her ass is. You don't have no right to touch her without consent. You have to pay for the consequences and probably deal with the daddy and deal with the brother and deal with everybody else. And I'm telling you right now, you pull that shit down here in Louisiana where I live, you might not make it out anywhere. You might not even make it to jail. 90% of us carry. We are a red state. We are very, very big with Second Amendment. and you don't need to have a concealed carry license to carry down here. So 90% of us carry. Why you think we don't have like mass shootings and stuff like and all kind of crazy stuff going on down here in the South that much? Because 90% of us carry. Like if someone tries doing something like that, they probably gonna get taken out before the cops even get there. I'm not saying we don't have crime that happen. Of course we do, but like, I'm just saying. You notice most of these mass shootings happen in either a blue state. I hate to say it. It's just not trying to get political. It's just a fact of it. And two, gun-free zones. So like a school, Walmart, places that you're not really like even if you're concealed carry, you're not supposed to be bringing a gun in. That's where they're going to target. They're going to target places that you cannot. They're not going to have no good guy there with a gun to take you out. That's what they're going to do. That's how they think. But I'm telling you right now, if I ever see someone, like someone ever touch my sister inappropriately, or if I ever see anybody, even any woman, I don't care if I know them or not, like then you got to deal with me now. You got to deal with me now. Now I'm gonna be your problem. I'm gonna be your problem. And I promise you don't want me to be your problem. Or you don't want to be my problem. One thing I can't take as a people that can't take rejection and take no. I've been rejected by so many girls, not just by looks, but just because they didn't like what I believe in. We didn't get along very good. But I never thought about hurting them or touching them inappropriately or whatever. I just moved on. Plenty of fish to see. But if you gotta force yourself on a woman or RAPE her, SA her, or whatever, because you're a coward and you grew up without a daddy figure in your life, then I don't know what to tell you. But all I know is you're gonna deal with me if that ever happens. If I have anything to say about it. You are a coward. You're a little boy. Little boy, you ain't no man. That works every time. I'm telling you, that works every time. He's very patient. How long can he hold his power for? I usually could do the Mickey Mouse voice. It's been so long since I've done voice impressions. I've been to Disney World like 5-6 times. I'm going again next year. And then when I was young, when I was a teenager, I could do Mickey's voice pretty easily. I'm not sure if I can do it anymore. I haven't done it in a long time. But we'll try here in a minute. We will try. Are you serious, man? You're joking. How do I not get that? Back on my weak ass add-ons. But yeah, I usually go do the Mickey Mouse. I used to go do Goofy too, and a little bit of Elmo, but Donald Duck was really hard. I'm trying to remember. I used to do it, but Donald Duck. You have to make like an air pocket in your mouth. I don't remember how to do it. I want to sound stupid. By the way, he's not like a spring trap, so if you don't take that thing out and distract it, he can see that sword. He can see it through walls and shit. Oh boy! used to do it pretty well. I used to get do it perfectly. But oh boy! Hiya, pal! You have to like talk with like. We got burst of energy. Yeah, you have to kind of talk with like through your chest, like you gotta put your tongue in the back of your throat. I used to could do it, man. I'm there, but like it's been a while. I'm a little rusty. Oh boy! Burst of energy. Hiya, pal. Yeah, put your tongue in the back of your throat. I know he's gonna try to cut me off the other way. See, I'm there, but I'm not quite there. So, let's see. Oh, you gotta... Oh. Trying to find the right pitch, so... Mickey Mouse! See, I got the right pitch, but I'm not putting it in the back of my throat like I need to. So, it's like... Oh, no, Mickey. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hiya, pal. Oh, boy. Burst of energy. Burst of energy. That's it. Burst of energy. That's almost the right tone I need. It's been a long time since I've done it, dude. I got videos. I used to sound just like perfect. But now I don't remember how to really find the right pitch like I used to. But I know, and you have to give it that sound that Mickey uses. So it's a burst of energy. That is the right pitch that he uses. Burst of energy. Of energy. So you have to like. It's a high pitched voice, but you gotta. Burst of. See, in the back of your throat. In the back of your throat. So you have to like put your tongue in the back of your throat, and it's kind of hard. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm gonna impale you with my steak. Oh, by the way, for other people that don't know, if you get hit by his sword that he takes from the hook, you get the broken effect. If he gets his sword from one of the things around the map, generators, whatever you call it, then you don't get broken. You little bitch. I made a miss though. I juked the man out of his boots. Bruh. But Down Dog was the hardest one that I tried learning. I wish I would never stop doing voice impressions. I was good at it. But I just gave up. I just stopped doing it. Like I'm 29. I stopped doing it when I was like 19. But my voice was different. My voice changed. Now I gotta find. I wanna go down. I don't care, bro. This game's over. My teammates ain't doing shit. This guy's got 112 ping. I'm trying to do a gen, bro. Head on, urban invasion, windows and quick and quiet. Boil over head on. They're running head on, they're not even getting any value out of it. I got 13,000 points and I'm still pipped up. This game is becoming easier and easier the more I play it. Over the years. She's gonna come in my life. Oh my god, you had 13,000 points. I still pipped up. Imagine that. 13,000 points and I still pipped. This game's a lot easier than when I started playing. I'm not even locked in. I'm not even really trying tonight. If I could try if I need it, if I want to try. I'm not even trying. There's no need to. Not in these freaking lobbies because the MMR is just fucking terrible. MMR is terrible in this game, dude. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. That is the biggest hat I've ever seen. That is the biggest freaking hat I've ever seen in my life. Yo, I need some new games to play, dude. Like, oh man. Like, I've been playing the Stranded Deep and live streaming that, which I've been having a blast playing that game. I love survival and crafting games. But we're like, there's been no games that came out this year that catches my eye. Like, nothing. I haven't bought one game this year. One. Haven't bought one new game this year. I played Battlefield 6 for a little while and I stopped playing that. Not because I got bored of it, but those kind of games are just way more. I mean, that game used to be so much fun, but it's just so toxic now. Just back when I was playing Battlefield 1, it was like GG, GG. Now everybody nowadays, we got all these little teenagers, and then oh, your mom's a hoe, mom's a hoe. Yeah, you say GG, and then they're over here calling your mom a hoe. Like, dude, like have some sportsmanship, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that serious. But GTA 6 is gonna be the biggest. They're gonna win an award for that game easily. I don't know how people can't afford $4. We should be getting every game with Jason for like for the next 2 weeks. Oh, by the way, stay tuned. I will be doing a giveaway soon. I will be giving away some. I will be doing a giveaway soon. So there's gonna be 3 tiers of a giveaway. The first one will be a game of your choice, and on the platform of your choice. The second tier. And I'm gonna explain how the tier works once I figure out how the tier works and how I want to implement it where people can't exploit it and spam it. The second tier will be a survivor and killer of your choice in DVD only, so it'll be like an add-on. And then the third tier will be a gift card of your choice for platform of your choice as well. So those are the 3 tiers I'll run. So If you want Resident Evil, Dead by Daylight, or whatever, and you win, I will gift the game to you, whoever wins. And I'm gonna be running that. I think early next month. I will start it probably on the first next month, and I'll run that for 30 days, and then we will pick a random person from my YouTube to win and from my Twitch separately, so they'll win. Two people can walk away with a game of their choice. By the way, it doesn't matter the price of the game. I don't care if it's GTA 6. I don't care what the game is. I don't care if it's $150. A game of your choice is a game of your choice. Simple as that. Any game you want, I'll get it. I'll gift it. And it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation, Xbox. You just gotta let me know your gamer tag, what platform you're on, and you will get gifted a free game. Because that's how I want to. Because I don't really care about making money on YouTube and Twitch. I just enjoy, like, as me having anxiety. Gaming is my escape from anxiety. Like, I had a panic attack Thursday, and I thought I was gonna die again. Like, heart rate got to like 170, 180, and I just felt like all hot and like I was gonna throw up. It's like, and I have social anxiety. Like, I just have mental problems. Like, I'm not like depressed or anything. I just have anxiety and panic attack disorders and stuff like that. And it's hard for me to get out and meet people in real life. And it's hard to make friends. It's hard to keep a girlfriend. It's just difficult. And I'm on medication, and this works. It does help. But game is my escape. Live streaming, interacting with other people on the game is a lot more just easier for me. So I feel like doing giveaways will help not only build my YouTube and Twitch, but hopefully build people's trust and people become, you know, people really like to watch me and stuff and build an audience or whatever. And like I said, it's not necessarily about the money. I don't care about the money. It's just, you know, I want to be a successful content creator too, because I want to be able to reach an audience, you know, a bigger audience in my music and whatever I'm doing. I want to be able to promote good things to people. Oh my god. Have we even made it to 20? Have we even made it to 20,000 in like recent times? My god, look how many people I have online. But yes, I've been playing that Stranded Deep a lot recently. This game's so much fun. One of my favorite survival games of all time. And then I have Sons of the Forest, another good survival game. And then we have 7 Days to Die. And then we have Green Hell. This one doesn't hold your hand. This one's very difficult. These ain't even all the games I have. I mean, I got games on Ubisoft, Epic Games. And I also have games on other drives and stuff as well. But like I said, there's nothing really good. Schedule 1. There's nothing really good that you know catches my eye. Like this, like what the hell is this shit? I don't want to play all cartoon games. Radar, ATC simulator. Now they do have a air traffic. They do have an airplane game where you're ground, like you're controlling like the airport and like you're in a tower and you gotta like there's a game like that. What's it called? Is it called Ground? ATC. Shoot. What's the name of that game? Airport. Unless it's not on Steam. What is this? Coming soon. Another flight simulator? Demo. We'll add it to our wish list, see what this is about. There's a game though where you're working the airport and you have to clear people to land and stuff. Like what's shit? Let me ask ChatGPT. Hey. Hello?
Hey, I'm here and ready to help. What's on your mind today?
Hey, what's the name of the airport game where you run as the air traffic controller?
I think you're thinking of Tower 3D. It's a pretty popular air traffic control simulation game where you manage flights at an airport. Does that sound like what you had in mind?
Yeah, looks like it to me.
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty fun and pretty detailed. If you get into it, there's a whole bunch of expansions and airports you can manage, so it's got a lot of depth.
Yeah, this is it. So you're running the airport and you have to run commands and like let people know you can see overhead view, let them know where to go and to taxi. It's very tough because if you don't know the military signals, the Bravo, Alpha, all of them, then you're gonna be you're gonna be struggling. But you gotta let them know that they're clear to land. I mean, mix is better than negative, I guess, right? What does pro mean though? Non-pro. What is pro then? What does pro have to offer then? Right here. What's pro then? What comes with this one? Multiplayer? And they even have a server for American Truck Simulator. Or Microsoft Flight Simulator. Where you uh, where you can connect it to your game and you're actually talking to real life air traffic controller. So I know we're supposed to be playing DVD here, but I'm just gonna show you guys a little bit of Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I don't have the new one yet. I know I'm not going to YouTube and Twitch. I'm not changing my title because I don't freaking feel like it. Because then I gotta change all my tags. I'm not doing all that. If you guys tune in now and you guys see I'm on a different game, well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm too lazy to do that. I don't feel like going to my other screen and getting OBS and changing all my tags. Because then I gotta change it depending on what game I'm playing. I'm not doing all that. Because you can't fucking save it. And I think it's so stupid. Okay. And X-Plane. First of all, I want to see if they have the new X-Plane on here. They do. They have the new X-Plane. Now, X-Plane is the better physics for a flight simulator. It's got the better physics, but it doesn't have the better scenery than Microsoft, in my opinion. Now, aren't we on 13, though? Just look how good this looks. Just look at this, bro. But aren't we on 13? No. me see. What's the latest X-Plane? 12 is the latest one we have. It's been that long already? And then we have the new Microsoft too, which I don't have that game yet. It's just 2024. Look, these games are getting more expensive. $200, man, for this. And I'm telling you, if you could learn how to fly a plane on Flight Simulator, you are going to be so much better. And I mean, let me say it again. If you can learn how to fly a plane and learn how to fly in Flight Simulator, if you are in a real life situation and your pilot passes out or whatever in real life, you're gonna have the knowledge to be able to land a plane. I promise. Now, I use a website called SimBrief, but I haven't paid for it yet. Well, I haven't paid for I haven't subscribed to it. It's like $10 a month, I think. I just haven't resubscribed. I'm debating if I should. Let's just resubscribe. Let's resubscribe. So let me open up. Let me log in. So this is like real life. This is like it does a fight plan for you and everything. So I could hook up a controller, which I already do. I think I do have it hooked up. Do I? Do not. So we'll hook this up. And it's 10 arrows, so they use arrows here. So let me reactivate this. It's like $10 a month, but it's so good. It's like real life. And pay. And there we go. All right, so it's been a while since I've flown planes and stuff. That tornado siren? So it's been a while since I've done it, so relearning the controls and stuff. And then last time we played, we actually had a bug with my plane. It's not error on me, it's a bug with the plane. I'm having issues with it. Sometimes, it's programmed, sometimes you get bugs. It's so annoying sometimes, but this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you're new at flying planes, Microsoft Flight Simulator is better than X-Plane because it's more beginner friendly. It holds your hand, it can hold your hand, it can show you things. X-Plane is better physics though, the more realistic engine, I think. Microsoft Flight Simulator has the better scenery. It's got the better scenery. Ah! So now we gotta find. All right. So we're gonna be flying a Boeing 747. I think it's the Boeing 747. It's Air Force One. We're gonna be flying. We're probably not actually gonna fly because it will be boring if we get in the air. Once we get in the air, it's just a cakewalk. It's the most boring part of the flight, but obviously you're just in the air chilling. But setting up everything, setting up your route. If I can remember how to do that, like I said, it's been a while since I played Flight Simulator. I don't do this every day like pilots do, but if I'm in a plane and something happens to my pilot, I have the knowledge to land the plane. I know what I'm doing if it comes to that. I know how to configure everything. Your ILS landing, which is the instrument landing approach, or instrument landing system, which is every runway, every airport has a frequency, and if you connect that with your autopilot, they connect together. It automatically glide the plane automatically to that frequency of the runway or airport. Therefore, landing itself. That's why it's called an autopilot landing or a self landing. And there's my plane. I don't have no sound. It says I have sound on here, but oh shoot. All right. So, and by the way, I have a pretty beefy computer, so like I said, I can pretty much fly at pretty much good settings, decent graphics at least. I'm not even sure if my graphics are out yet. I have DLS super resolution, and then the 50 series has this new thing called DLS frame generation, which is so good. I mean, you get a lot of FPS back. All right, so, and then if you want to explore, oh shoot, what the hell happened here? Oh, but yeah, so you see it. This is part of the frame generation is part of the 50 series. And we're in DX12. Is my controller working? Yeah. And I only have 36 hours because I played mostly X-Plane. And then, but like I said, if you want to explore, like I'm telling you, man, you really feel like you're in the air flying over these places. So you can go to activities or flight school if you want to learn how to fly. Like this is what pilots use to train. They use flight simulator. The only difference is they're in an actual simulator. I'm in front of my keyboard and mouse, and I maybe have a yoke or a joystick. I don't have all the money that they have to be able to get a full-out, decked-out cockpit. You know what I mean? But this is what they practice on. The game, the simulator game. They can't do nothing without this, or X-Plane, or whatever simulation game you have. But we can go discovery flights, and we can fly over New York City in a helicopter, Mount Everest, New York in a plane, Tokyo, San Francisco, the Alcatraz. You know, there's many more that we can fly over. New York is gonna be pretty intense on our FPS probably, and the performance because it's New York. But we can give it a go. Germany, Finland. Maybe we can fly over San Francisco first. London. You want to check out London? It looks pretty sick. Let's fly over London. FPS might, see how it runs. I have a pretty good computer, so I expected a decent enough FPS. Y'all might probably get like 40 FPS because this is, I mean, it's pretty intensive. You have to have a really good GPU and a really good computer. I mean, you're in the air, you're rendering so much stuff in. And I'm just gonna put the autopilot on. I'm not gonna actually fly the plane, just so we can take a minute to breathe and look around this awesome London. So here we go. And like I said, we're getting decent FPS. And you're gonna have some stutters here and there. As you can see, the more I move my camera, the more my FPS just jiggles around, because it has to render. I mean, we're in the air, we're rendering so much in, but it's still, as you can see, it's still running very, very pretty good for being at pretty much high settings and everything. A lot of people won't be getting this much FPS unless they have a good GPU and CPU. And the lagging is actually not even that bad. It's not even real lagging, it's just motion blur. Which I hate motion blur. I might turn it off, but look at this though. This is London. Just look at this, man. Breathtaking. It's really is something. Let's fly over New York. In the helicopter or the plane? You're gonna fly over Alcatraz. Let's see if we can fly over where the Golden State Warriors play. Or, better yet, the 49ers. 49ers, I think, is more north than where we're going to be flying at. We're going to see if we can find baseball or any kind of stadium. The Warriors, I don't think they have their new stadium yet here. I think you can see it being built, because this game pulls real life data from Google Earth. So whenever Google Earth gets updated, it gets updated on here too. So I'm not sure how often it got updated. It might not be here, it may not, but you can see where they were building it last time I played it. And there's Alcatraz right there. And we'll take it over from here. So, Oracle Park is right there. So that's where the baseball team plays. We're going to go by there in a minute. Now, obviously, the lower you are to the ground, the worse it's going to look. It's not going to look great, Alcatraz, right? It's a landmark, but they didn't put a lot of time into it. I don't know why they didn't. It's a historical landmark. Like, they didn't put detail into it as they would have, like, the Golden Gate Bridge, right? They put way more. You can tell from here, they put a lot of detail into it. There are certain historical landmarks that they actually work on and make better, and there's some that they don't, like the Statue of Liberty. Looks really good. Now you can tell this looks okay. You can tell it's Alcatraz, but you can tell that they didn't do nothing to it. It's just being rendered in by the GPS from the Google Earth. But you can tell it's Alcatraz. You can see the prison. You can tell. It looks really good from here. Alright, make sure we have that lined up. And then we'll go over here and fly by the Golden Gate Bridge. And then we'll go in town and here in the city and see if we can find the 49ers. Because they do have state, like I said, everything you see in real life, they're going to have on here. This game uses Google Earth data. Whenever it gets updated on here. So, all the football fields, all the baseball fields, everything you can think of around the world is going to be on here. So, I don't know exactly where the 49ers are updated or located, but I think it's more north of where the town is. I think it's like north of, I think it's like in the suburban area. But look at this. This looks pretty nice. We're getting decent FPS too. Really good FPS, and in this big city. On high settings, pretty much on everything. You can see the game's pretty much GPU bound over CPU, that's a good thing. So there's the airport, international airport. So not really sure. There's a baseball field right there, but that's nothing big. I'm not really sure where the 49ers are located, but I see something over here to my right. It's a football field of something. Isn't the 49ers near the water somewhere? That's like a base. That's like a college or a high school or something. This ocean, dude, just looks sick. I guess we'll go see if we can find the Warriors first. What sucks is not knowing where they're located. Like, I don't know. I'm not sure where the 49ers are located. I know they're not like directly downtown. I know that for a fact. The Warriors, I think, are downtown somewhere though, or in the city. All right, our airspeed is pretty quick actually. Let's bring our airspeed. Let's bring our altitude up a little bit. Slow down the plane a little bit. We're going a little quick. I don't see nothing that would be. Okay, I know that's the baseball field over there. I'm not even sure where the Warriors play. Aren't they downtown? There's some kind of field right there, but that's not no. Okay, we're coming up on something right here. This might be the 49ers actually right here. Are they on the water? It's not a baseball field, is it? Or football field. It is a 49, isn't it? I think it might be. Yeah. I think we might find out what we're looking for. Yep. That is sick, dude. It looks so good too from here. It looks really good. Now where is the Warriors play at? I think last time I came by here, you could see they were building something. Because like I said, it uses real life data, so if it hasn't been updated when they were building it, and they just came over to San Francisco not long ago, then we're still gonna see them building it. We're not gonna see the stadium up yet until they update it whenever they update Google Earth. But I think it'll be somewhere over here. See, they're building something right there. See? They're building something right here. I'm not sure this would be where it would be at, but they were building something right here. But and that's like a refinery right here. I'm not sure where the Warriors are going to be at. But here's the baseball field. Look at this, man. Look at this view. Oh my god, it looks so good. Ah, it looks so good, dude. I'm getting 140 FPS on high settings around all these buildings. It's kind of insane. That's the price you pay when you pay $4,000 for a PC, right? I mean, I would hope to get some decent performance, but I didn't expect I would get this much FPS. with all these buildings around. I'm not sure where the Warriors are gonna be at. But yeah, you get the gist. New York is even more intensified. But now we'll go get our Air Force One, and I'll show you guys how I do all this. So we'll depart from I could show you Disney World too. Let's say, so one of the websites I use for flight planning is a website called SkyVector. This is what real pilots use as well. So we'll say Houston, and then yeah, Fort Worth. It's about an hour, and then we'll see what route that real pilots are using day to day. So the most common route that real pilots are using is this route right here. It's the route that everyone's using. They're using the SID. They use the SID sticky or well, yeah, and then they use a waypoint CQY. So the waypoints are pretty simple, and so we can use that. And then we'll go ahead and get our flight plan. So what we use for simulation purposes is we use a website called SimBrief, which is it basically makes flight plans and stuff. And I'm logged in. So and then here we are. So our aircraft, I think it's a 747-800, which is one of my favorite ones to fly. So I don't like Airbus, so we're Boeing 747-800. I think it's that one. 747, yeah. 747-8 default, and then so right here we're just putting what we want. So our cost index would be about 3. It's not about 2, so it's not very far. We'll say Air Force One, airline. Air Force One. Actually, I put this wrong. Let's say Air Force. No, this is Air Force One. And then flight number is going to be 777. They were departing from KIA. And then the 14 is KDFW. Alright, and then our we'll have, it's going to generate that, so that's going to be our alternative airport if something goes wrong or something happens. And that's going to be a layoff from Houston to Dallas. So we're just setting up options here. This is what they do in real life, by the way. They figure out what they want to do. What maybe their altitude is going to be. the payload on board. We're gonna say we are full max. We'll say we're full max, even though we got the president on board. We'll say we're full max. 0 fuel weight. We'll put that to auto. Actually, let's put this to auto because we don't really know what it'll be, unless we're role playing it. But right now, we're not really worried about that. Schedule block, we're not worried about that. I mean, we would be if we're playing for real, but we'll just say 9 o'clock. We're taking off, and maybe I don't know. You know, doesn't whatever. We'll say it's not that long of a flight, so we'll say 25,000 feet. Passengers, we're gonna say auto. So we're gonna let it decide for us. Alright. And then we're also going to take this to pounds. Make sure I'm not forgetting nothing here. Alright, and now this is the waypoints that's getting us. So we can analyze the route. So this is the waypoint. As you can see, these are the waypoints we're leaving out of here. This airspace, so not many waypoints here. And it likes it. It likes that waypoint. That's our ascending stars. It's valid, so we can generate the flight. And if you have a printer, if you really want to role play and get serious, then you can print these documents out. This is what it's gonna look like. It's gonna look like it does in real life. They did a really good job with this website. Check this out. This is how it would look like. This is what a real pilot is gonna see, you know, in real life, and we're role playing it. So you see how we just did that, right? Well, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. It's just like real life. Everything we need for the planned flight is right here. Sick, huh? Now we're not gonna be we're not gonna be doing this exactly, but you can see our block fuel is 46,000. That's our block fuel. That's how much we need. And then we have our trip and taxi. So that's what this means is we're gonna spend with a trip and taxi. Approximately, this is what we're gonna spend from trip and the taxi. So this is contributing into when we get our planes booted up, our engines. This is gonna be included going to the runway and taking off. And you can see we have everything up here. So we're going to be leaving from 15 left if they allow us, ATC, and we're going to be heading in 13 right. Alright. And we're not going to put our arrival because we're going to put that in the computer. And we are going to find the biggest gate they have. And we are going to set this to live players, all players, so it's going to be online and real life. And we will change the time to around there. We'll set the morning. That's going on. So now I can load my flight plan directly, if I remember how to do it, it's been a while, from my FNC on the flight computer, on the flight simulator. The FNC was the flight management control system, or flight management control. So we are in Houston. We are dark. We gotta run in our, not sure what this is, right here. It's just autopilot stuff. Flight okay. These are all these airplanes you see are mixtures of real life players and real life pilots, and people on the game like I am. So here we are. We're in Houston. We're getting lower FPS than we did in the air over at New York and San Francisco, but that's probably because we're on the ground, all these lights and stuff. But still, anything above 30, believe it or not, everything above 40 FPS is actually insane. On these, like, it's actually really good. We're still getting decent FPS, and it's still running really well, considering this game's very, very demanding. There's a plane taking off or landing. This looks beautiful. I want to bring the weather just a little bit up though. The time I want it to be more morning. Look at that. And we're Air Force One, baby. We would not be here. This airport would be shut down probably, but alright, so first thing we need to do, we need power. Last time we had a problem with the APU. I don't know what happened with the APU, but we need to go ahead to our overboard panel. And we need to get the battery going here. So battery is on. And then if like I said, that's the reason I say if you're new at the game, don't buy. If you're new to Flight Simulator, don't buy an X-Plane. Buy this game because you can just hit the green button if you're not sure what you're looking for, and it highlights it. And it's really beginner friendly. It really can teach you. You can turn off all these easy modes if you want to be serious. But I keep it on just because when I'm trying to learn a new plane, you know. But I know this plane pretty well, but I still sometimes highlights it just because sometimes you know when you don't play for a while you forget, right? But luckily I don't think I forgot. So. But we do need to turn on the standby power, so that is going to be auto, check, off, check, windshield wipers, off, landing gear, down, external power is going to be on. Alright, check. That is it for that. For our power pre-flight IRS systems. We need to get this set up so we can get some functionality down here on our map. So we have to go back up to our overboard. I keep forgetting the keys. Which one is it? There we go. That's our back one we want. So we need our IRS. We need to put this in nav. And then we should have some life. Right here you can see time to align is in 1 minute that I have it set to. So we can wait for it to align first and then go from there. But this takes time to warm up. It actually takes longer than in real life. I can set it to real life time, but I have it set to pretty much a minute, where it's not gonna take as long. But normally in real life, or if you have it set to what it was like in real life, it'll be about 20 minutes to heat up.
Houston ground, United 2078 Heavy requesting pushback. United 2078 Heavy pushback request accepted.
So we can take this. The last time we had a problem with the APU shutting off the plane, the power or something. So this looks like it's done. Let's go into initialize. And there we go. You see that set IRS? This is our last position. We can take that. And there we go. So now we just aligned the plane. This is our position. This is our heading. So we can this is how the plane churns on autopilot. Is we have a thing called the heading, and that churns this little green thing. So and the green thing is the other one. I don't have that set, but I can change that. I think it's one of these buttons. And then also there's a weather. Where's the weather? Weather. There's one out here that has weather. I think it's this one. But yeah, so you got that pink thing, and then you can put that to wherever your waypoint is. Alright, but position set. Bus ties are gonna be right here. As you can see, it's gonna be those. Those are gonna be on auto. Generator control switch. You can see those ones are right here. Those will be on. And then
Houston ground, United 207
APU
Heavy with
start.
Yankee ready to taxi
This is
on
where
Bravo.
things went wrong last time. I'm not sure what happened.
United 2078 Heavy taxi to and
I
hold
think it's a
short runway
bug.
8 right using taxiway November Bravo, November Foxtrot, November Alpha, November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
Let's try it again. So let's make sure it's starting.
Houston ground, SkyWest 5005 Heavy requesting pushback. SkyWest 5005 Heavy pushback request accepted. Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right via taxiway.
FPS is not liking it right now. But that's still good FPS for this thing. I mean, this thing's a freaking beast. It's a fight simulator, right? You don't really care about too much FPS like that. Not really. You care more about quality, right? Alright. So now we'll check overboard and we'll wait for this. And last time I clicked this, it shut the whole plane off. Not sure why, because as you can see, I turned my APU on, it started up, we heard it. Now we can get off external power and go to the APU. Last time we did that, we had issues. We're on APU, see what happens. Oh, nothing. We didn't show off this time. I don't know what happened last time. We're good. We're on APU now. APU power.
Houston ground, United
Sweet.
1954 Heavy request taxi to the gate.
And then on Winneville, which we just did.
1954 Heavy taxi to gate 50.
Hydraulic
taxiway November
pump
Kilo.
selectors are going to be off. Hydraulic pump switches, which is those right there, as you can see, are on.
Gate 50 via taxiway November Kilo United 1954 Heavy.
So we need to make sure these are on. Take emergency guard closers are going to be at the back.
Houston ground, SkyWest 5005 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi.
Field
via
cross
North.
feed.
SkyWest 5005 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right via taxiway November Bravo, November
Open,
Foxtrot, November
on.
Alpha, November Echo.
So you can
Contact
see
tower
open, on,
135.15
on,
ready.
open. So I'm just showing you which one it is so you know it's actually the one. Fill pumps, obviously these are all the fill pumps right here. I'll just select them so you can see. All these are fill pumps. So basically if you have a problem, basically if you have a problem with fuel on one side, you can cross feed it from the middle stabilizer. This is the stabilizer in the center, and you can flow it to another side of another engine if you're having problems with fuel control, which I tend to do sometimes just to do it. But so these are all off. Anti-ice is off or auto. When you put it to auto, actually. Window heat on. Windshield wipers off. Yaw dampers are going to be up here at the top somewheres. Passenger temps. Good. Auto. Flight deck temp. Good. Auto. Oh, cargo is auto anyways. Trim. Circulation fans. Trim. Where's that at? Where's that at? Right here. Good. On. Yep, on. Circulation's on. Packs are off, but they're going to be on. Isolation valves on. APU bleed on. Engine bleed
United 2078 Heavy hold position caution
on. Navigation lights on. Logan logo. Put that on for as required. Flight director
United 2078 Heavy continue taxi.
on. Auto throttle.
Houston ground United 147
Armed.
Heavy requesting pushback.
Brakes bank selector
United 1477 Heavy pushback request accepted. Roger United 2078 Heavy.
This is the hardest to freaking turn. You gotta be on the other side of it. That's what you gotta do. Alright. Auto. Autopilot disengage bar is going to be off. Or up, I should say, but it's off. Landing gear is down. Auto brake selected will be RTO. Parking brake is set. Speed brakes are down. Thrust levers are idle. Flaps are up. Fuel control switches are cut off. Seatbelt selector.
Skywest 5446 taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right using taxiway Romeo Alpha Whiskey Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Whiskey Delta Whiskey Bravo November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready. Houston ground United 1477 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. United 1477 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right via taxiway November 2 November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo.
Stand by.
Contact tower on 135.
Alright, that's it for that. For the pre-flight.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right using taxiway Romeo Alpha Whiskey Foxtrot Whiskey Alpha Whiskey Delta Whiskey Bravo November Echo Skywest 5446.
Hydraulic. That's gonna be these right here. Can't do nothing without that. Fuel pumps. And you can see these are counting the fuel pumps too. You don't have to turn these on, but I'm going to anyways. Because that's to cross it. She's so annoying. Beacon. Both.
Taxi to and hold short runway 9er using taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie United 2461 Heavy.
Starting engines. We need to turn off the oxygen so you don't get contaminated. So we'll turn packs off for now. And we'll start our 4 engine. We'll come down here and turn our cutoff on. And then we'll wait and see if we get the life, which we are. 4 engine is coming up. So now we're going to wait for our system here to show running, for everything to come to life here. And while we're waiting on that, we're going to request to the air traffic control that we, crap, we don't have, we don't have this here, but that's fine. It's a president, right? We don't have the jetway. We could start loading up baggages though.
Houston ground United 432 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. United 432 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er via taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra. Houston ground United 685 Heavy requesting pushback. United 685 Heavy pushback request accepted.
I can't talk because she won't shut up.
Sierra Alpha Sierra Foxtrot Air Shuttle 627 Heavy. Taxi to and hold short runway 9er using taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie United 432 Heavy.
Houston Ground Air Force One, could you please send the baggage?
Air Force One baggage is on the way.
It's a big plane, bro. So, our 4 engine is running. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and
Houston Ground Air Shuttle 6114 Heavy taxi to the gate. Air Shuttle 6114 Heavy taxi to gate 160 via taxiway Sierra Golf Sierra Alpha Sierra.
now we could start programming the computer.
Charlie Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo.
So I should, if I remember correctly, to load my sim brief, I have to go into
United 685 Heavy requesting the end of pushback.
settings.
United 685 Heavy request to end pushback received.
Shoot, how do I don't remember how to load it.
Taxiing to gate 160 via taxiway Sierra Golf Sierra Alpha Sierra
is it?
Foxtrot Sierra Bravo Sierra Charlie Romeo
Let me
Alpha
put it right there.
Bravo Air Shuttle
What is it?
6114 Heavy. Houston Ground
There you-
United 685 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. United 685 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9 via taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie. Contact tower on 120.725
Wait.
when ready.
I don't remember how to do this. To load it for my sim brief.
Taxi to
Oh, right here,
short
right?
runway 9 using taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie United 685 Heavy.
Is that right? Yeah, that's right. As you can see right here. Right here. So I just loaded it up. Alright. Cruising altitude is 25,000 feet. That's how I like to fly at. This could be anything. This is our reserve. We can say our reserves are going to have 2.
United 685 Heavy hold position caution other traffic.
Just in my fucking way.
Hold position United 685 Heavy.
Alright. Why is it not clearing? The fuck? There.
Houston Ground United 19er 49er Heavy requesting pushback. United 19er 49er Heavy pushback request accepted. United 685 Heavy continue taxi.
A8 for Houston. And then,
Roger United 685 Heavy.
and then KDFW, KDFW.
Houston Ground United 2766 Heavy requesting pushback. United 2766 Heavy pushback request accepted.
$15.
Houston Ground United 19er 49er Heavy requesting the end of pushback. United 19er 49er Heavy request to end pushback received.
Where's my runway at? So we picked.
Houston Ground United 19er 49er Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Okay, so 15 left.
United 1949er heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right via taxiway November Delta, November Charlie, November Foxtrot, November Bravo, November Romeo, November Alpha, November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready. Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right via taxiway November Delta, November Charlie, November Foxtrot, November Bravo, November Romeo, November Alpha, November Echo, United 19er heavy.
Alright. Now,
Houston ground, United 2766
now we gotta put our, so this is our flight plan.
United 2766
Right here.
heavy request to end pushback received.
We're leaving 15 left. We'll try. And then we're gonna hit this.
Houston ground, United
Hit this waypoint, and hit this waypoint into there. So,
United 2767
so as
heavy
you can
pushback
see,
request accepted.
our SID is gonna be this one, right here. As you can see,
Houston ground, United 754
right here.
heavy request
That's
taxi
our
to
SID,
gate.
right here. This
United
is the
754
waypoint we're gonna be heading out of.
to gate 67 using
So,
taxiway Sierra Hotel
and then we're going
Sierra
into
Foxtrot,
this
November,
for
November,
a
November, Alpha, November, Kilo,
transition.
November, Bravo. Houston ground, United 2766 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi
Alright.
IFR. United 2766 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right via taxiway Echo Charlie Echo Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready. Houston ground, United 209er 5 heavy
Oh,
requesting
so that one,
pushback.
that one.
United 209er 5 heavy pushback request accepted. Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right using taxiway Echo Charlie Echo Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo United 2766 heavy.
Okay, there we go. That one's set up. Now,
Taxiing to gate 67 via taxiway Sierra Hotel Sierra Bravo Sierra Foxtrot November
So,
November Alpha November
we're gonna be
Kilo,
hitting
November
this
Bravo,
one.
United 754 heavy.
this one's not gonna have. This one's just gonna be straight into 13 left for our ILS landing. "13 right." For an instrument system landing, the plane basically gonna land itself.
7 heavy requesting the end of pushback.
Now we need to go to legs, and we need to check to make sure all these look right.
7 heavy request to end pushback received.
To make sure there's no discontinuation, which there is right here. So we have to go. This happens in real life too. So we have to go through our waypoint to make sure there's no discontinuations.
5 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi
And
IFR.
how do we do that?
09er 5
Let me shut her up.
taxi to
How do we do that?
Houston ground, United 2767 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. Houston ground, United 2767 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. United 2767 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right using taxiway. Taxi to and hold
How do I shut her up? I'm going to another frequency.
Foxtrot, November Charlie, November Romeo, November Bravo, November Echo, United 209er 5 heavy. Taxiing hold short runway 8 right via taxiway November Bravo, November Foxtrot, November Alpha, November Echo, United 2767 heavy.
Alright. Not sure if that's going to work, but. Alright, so how do we do that? We go over to flight plan. And there we go. We zoom out. And this is what our flight plan looks like. Looks terrible. But that's why we have to go through it. We go through it, and then we go into our legs. Shit. I don't remember how to scroll. How do you? Not next page, is it? I don't remember how to step through the fucking thing. Let me think about this. I don't remember how to. Oh. And then we have a discontinuation right here. So what you do is you take this. And put him there. There we go. So that's good to go. So let's go back through, let's step through. And this happens in real life too.
Ground, United 2-3-3-9er, heavy requesting pushback.
So far so
United
good.
2-3-3-9er, heavy pushback request
So far so good. Into Fort Worth, so far so good. We have another discontinuation. We take that vectors up, boom. And then we connect it to there. And then we get ready to land here at the airport. Here we go. Perfect. That's a good waypoint. That's a good flight plan. That's perfect. So now, as you can see, if you zoom out a little bit, we come around here, and then we land right here. So let's go again. You can see we leave. We go all the way down. It's not, you know, from Houston up to Fort Worth. We come outward so we can get ready to come around and land. Around here, we should intercept the glide slope to be able to get the frequency to do our auto landing. All right, we're gonna be flying. All right.
Houston ground, United 2-3-3-9er, heavy requesting the end of pushback. United 2-3-3-9er, heavy request to end pushback received. Houston ground,
The
United
hell?
2-3-3-9er, heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Not sure what that was about.
2-3-3-9er, heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er using taxiway Whiskey Bravo Romeo
What's
Alpha
that other
Sierra
engine down?
Charlie. Contact tower on 120.725 when ready.
Alright, we also gotta look to make sure. We also gotta check to see what our flaps need to be set to. And the computer
Taxi to and hold short
The
runway
computer
9er
already
using
tells us what we need to set our
Bravo
flaps to.
Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie,
So,
United 2-3-3-9er, heavy.
first of all, let's go into back to our map because we already went through our flight plan, and let's set our heading to take off in that direction to north. And you see that little pink purple thing? We're gonna put that around here, and that'll be 343 to head north towards Fort Worth. All right. And now we gotta check other stuff here. So, our thrust, climb. We gotta check where our V1 and stuff is. So our takeoff is going to be we're gonna say flaps 10. As usually our set flaps takeoff, and that's gonna give us a, let's see. That is going to give us a V1, 138, 141. So rotate, we're going to rotate about 141 knots. Our V1, once we get 138, there's no way we can slow down. We can't abort takeoff. V1 for our rotate. And then we'll hit our claw. V2, we'll have a positive rate of gear up. And that could be our trim right there. That's our center of gravity. And And then we've already checked everything of that. Approach. Alright, so it looks like we need approach for flaps 25 and 30. And then our flaps, we're going to say our flaps are going to be about 30. So our flaps are going to be 30 and 121 knots. Is going to be our landing speed for our autopilot. So
Houston ground, United 159er 1 heavy requesting pushback. United 159er 1 heavy pushback request accepted.
there we go. So that's pretty much it for that. I mean, we got everything that we really need. We're not doing this stuff right here because it's not really important for us right now. We're not doing this interactive because we're just role playing it out. We don't need to do that. We could, but we already got the most important things that we need. Our engines are indeed running. Maybe I will take off, but I won't do the whole thing, the whole flight.
Houston ground, United 159er 1 heavy requesting the end of pushback. United 159er 1 heavy request to end pushback received. Houston ground, United 159er 1 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Alright.
United 159er 1 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 8 right using taxiway.
Alright, so now we're getting some errors here. I know what those errors are. It's a current bug in the game, unfortunately. We'll see if we can get them off though.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right using taxiway November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo United 159er 1 heavy.
You guys don't understand.
Houston ground Frontier flight 19er 65 heavy requesting pushback.
You guys don't understand.
19er 65 heavy pushback.
It takes a long time to do flight to plan the flight. Y'all think y'all just get to the plane, y'all get on and go. A lot of times it takes a couple hours, especially in the morning. All right.
Houston Ground Air Force One, could you please send the catering truck?
I did not say that, but okay.
Catering truck is on the road.
There we go. And then that is just a fuel tank engine imbalance. So let's check that real quick. And that's because it's all, I don't know why it does this. Why they have to make these these ones off leveled. I'm not sure why it does that, but I think around 30.
19er 65 heavy requesting the end of pushback. Frontier flight 19er 65 heavy requesting
There we go.
the end
That's
of
it. I don't know
pushback.
why it does that. It's a bug. It's so annoying. It puts more. We got a lot of gas, but a lot of fuel, but it's annoying sometimes with some of these bugs.
Houston ground Frontier flight 19er 65 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Other than that, we're good to go.
Frontier flight 19er 65 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er by a taxiway Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie.
So let's let her know
Tower on 120
that we're
725.
requesting a flight plan. We have a flight plan.
Houston Ground Air Force One, could you please send the baggage?
Oh my god, dude. I'm not saying that.
One baggage is on the way.
Ground Air Force 777 ready to copy IFR clearance to DFW.
Air Force 777 is cleared to DFW Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 123.8 squawk 3207.
Air Force 777 cleared to DFW Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 8 right climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 123.8 squawk 3207.
I didn't say I wanted to go to 15 right, but she ain't gonna let me.
Contact ground on 118.575. Good day.
Good day. Alright. So, maintain 10,000 feet. Departure 8. She wants me to take off 8 right, but whatever.
Houston Ground Air Shuttle 6231 heavy taxi to the gate. Air Shuttle 6231 heavy taxi to gate 48 using taxiway Foxtrot Golf Foxtrot Alpha Foxtrot Hotel November Papa cross runway 26 left November Papa November Alpha November 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 Bravo.
Houston Ground Air Force 777 with Yankee ready to taxi IFR.
Air Force 777 taxi to and halt short of runway 8 right via taxiway November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right via taxiway November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo Air Force 777.
Line up and wait. United 1-5, Niner 1 heavy.
Houston Ground Air Force 777 requesting pushback.
Air Force
I don't remember all the
777
controls.
pushback request accepted.
How far we gotta go?
Houston Ground Air Force 777 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Air Force 777, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Houston Ground, United 179er 4 heavy requesting pushback. United 179er 4 heavy pushback request accepted.
Houston Ground Air Force 777 requesting pushback tug to push the aircraft straight.
Air Force 777, your request has been transmitted to the operator. Houston Ground Commuter 49er 19er heavy requesting pushback. Commuter 49er 19er heavy pushback request accepted.
Houston Ground Air Force 777 requesting pushback tug to steer the aircraft to the left.
Air Force 777, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Houston Ground Air Force 777 requesting the end of pushback.
Air Force 777 request to end pushback received. Houston Ground, United 685 heavy requesting pushback.
Parking brakes.
United
Left.
685
Okay.
heavy pushback request accepted. Houston Ground, United
On.
And hold short of runway 8 right via taxiway November 2 November
Take
Bravo November
off.
Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15
Alright.
when ready.
Leave parking brake.
Houston ground commuter 4985 heavy requesting pushback. Commuter 4985 heavy pushback request accepted. Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right using taxiway November 2 November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo United 179 or 4 heavy. Houston ground United 685 heavy requesting the end of pushback. United 685 heavy request to end pushback received. Houston ground commuter 49er heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. Commuter 49er heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er using taxiway Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie. Contact tower on 120.725 when ready.
That's a sick plane.
Houston ground United 685 heavy with Yankee.
I want to sit lower.
United 685 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er using taxiway whiskey. Taxiing hold short runway 9er via taxiway Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie commuter 49er heavy. Houston ground United 1148 heavy requesting pushback. United 1148 heavy pushback request accepted.
Guys flying the same one.
6 heavy requesting pushback. Commuter 4846 heavy pushback request accepted. Houston ground commuter 4985 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. Commuter 4985 heavy.
This guy's flying the same one. It's funny. This plane's huge. Look at the size we are compared to the guy in front of him.
Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
Oh shit! They gave me clearance to taxi. That guy's put the whole shore. Hopefully he does.
Taxi to and hold short runway 8 right via taxiway Echo Delta Echo Bravo Echo Charlie Echo Alpha November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November.
I'm about to say they gave me clearance. They ain't saying anybody else was coming. That'd be on them.
Houston ground United 1148 heavy requesting the end of pushback.
Like they would say, hey, hold traffic or hold or whatever.
Request to end pushback received.
I knew this guy was there though. I saw him. But usually they tell you, hey, there's a guy here, whatever.
Houston ground United 1148 heavy with Yankee ready to taxi IFR. United 1148 heavy taxi to.
It's an air traffic controller job to look out for you.
November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo. Contact tower on 135.15 when ready.
I'm telling you, man, if I'm in a plane in real life, if something happens to my pilot, I can land it. Simple. Simple as that. I can. I'm not gonna set the auto throttle up though.
Via taxiway November Bravo November Foxtrot November Alpha November Echo United 1148 heavy.
Oh my God! Look how many planes we got. Look how many planes are gonna try to take off.
Taxi IFR.
We gotta slow down. This guy's.
Commuter 4846 heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 9er using taxi.
We gotta do our taxi checklist in the ways, or our takeoff checklist.
Contact tower on 120.725 when ready.
Now I'm using these little blue ribbons because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to read signs, so and I don't know this airport, so.
Runway 9er using taxiway Romeo Alpha Romeo Bravo Romeo Alpha Sierra Charlie commuter 4846 heavy.
We're really riding this guy, aren't we? My bad go, man. So north is that way. I'm looking at my map here. The weather looks good. If I had real life weather on, we would have to pay attention to this. Because real life weather, we could just go into a storm and not even know it. And you have to look at the radar and make sure we're good. But I don't have real life weather on. I just have whatever weather I have on the game is where it's going to be in the world, right? I don't have real life weather on. So that's not going to be an issue for us. We don't have to worry about scattered storms. Which I do have an instrument rating. So I can fly in storms and stuff. Even in real life, I would know how. Because I've done training and stuff before. But I didn't really stick with it like I wanted to. Unfortunately. So that's the runway we're taking off on.
United 114
We gotta hold short.
748 on the taxiway. United 1148 heavy, continue taxi.
They're talking about me. Talking about us, 748 in taxiway.
Roger, United 1148 heavy.
We gotta ask for takeoff and we gotta do our checklist for that. Thing's so big, man. Come on.
Houston ground, United 2236 heavy requesting pushback. United 2236 heavy pushback request accepted. United 1148 heavy hold position caution to Boeing B748 on the taxiway.
Houston Tower Air Force 777 at runway 8 right ready for departure IFR to DFW.
Frontier Flight 1068 Heavy, contact Houston departure on 126.675. Good day.
Alright, we've been
Airport
cleared.
777, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, Air Force 777.
No, we're supposed to line up, never mind. Turn these mother. What the hell?
126.675 Frontier Flight 1068.
Oh, I put my thrusters on by accident. But I say, I ain't good. Alright, so. Everything's good. He said line up and wait. Every time they say it, I'm not sure they're talking about is right here or on the runway. Cause I just sat here forever and they don't even tell me, hey, you clear to take off. You know, it's like they forget about me. So I'm just gonna go up there and line up. I'm not sure what they want. I think once we get out there, they're gonna be like, okay, you're clear to take off. You know what I mean? Alright, it's now or never. Let's get this bad boy in the air. We got our altitude set. Autopilot, we're going to set that when we get in the air. Our flight directors are off for some reason. I thought I turned them on. That would have been bad. I mean, it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but. That's why we have two pilots.
Air Force 777 altimeter 29.902 wind calm.
Clear for takeoff.
For takeoff runway 8 right.
Here we go. See ya, Houston.
Cleared for takeoff runway 8 right, Air Force 777.
Takeoff set. Takeoff power set. V1. Rotate. Gear up.
Air Force 777, contact Houston departure on 123.8. Good day.
123.8 Air Force 777. Goodbye. Houston departure Air Force 777 is passing 1,400 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Oh shit!
77 Houston departure altimeter 29er decimal.
They didn't even tell me he was right there.
Continue to Trevor.
I mean, it's, oh, it does say Trevor right there, but they should have told me.
777 climb and
It would have been bad.
1,000 feet. Expect flight.
Usually they tell you, hey, traffic's at your 11 o'clock. They didn't say shit.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect flight level 250 Air Force 777.
10,000 feet. Flight level 25, so climb and maintain. Expect. Okay. I mean, granted, in real life, I wouldn't have been outside the cockpit. I would have stayed down here, but they should have told me. They normally do. They normally say, hey, you got traffic at 3 o'clock. Please report traffic in sight. They didn't say shit that time. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn over to my waypoint now, because right now we're going away. So, we gotta be careful though, we don't want to overspeed. So we're gonna bring our speed down a little bit. And keep our altitude, our nose up, so we can get some of that. We don't want to overspeed here. As you can see right down here, we're getting very close. So the more we put our nose down, the more we will overspeed quickly. Then when we get lined up, we'll cut back on some audio. Our altitude, we got a plane right here. So that's why we have to get to 10,000 feet so we don't interrupt any of the traffic. But they will let us know if we do. Hopefully they didn't last time, because they were talking to us. And then I'm going to show you guys how to set up the autopilot.
777 climb and maintain flight level 180.
So,
Climb and maintain
180.
flight level 180
So let's go ahead and turn our
777.
autopilot on. And let's go ahead and you can see.
777 contact Houston Center on 133.4. Good day.
Let's turn that on. So now the plane's automatically going to start going that way to
133.4
follow our
Air Force
waypoint.
777.
So whatever way we turn that, we don't even need the controller no more.
Houston Center Air Force 777 is at
All I can do is turn. All I need to do is turn knob now. Once I intercept this, I can go ahead and turn the LNAV on. That will follow the waypoint there.
Decimal 9 or 2 radar contact. Continue to Trevor.
And she says she wants to go to 18,000 feet, so we can go to 18,000 feet because that's where they want us to go to first before they approve us to go higher. So everything. So now once we intercept that, we can do our speed. We can control our speed, our thrust, everything from here. You can see we're getting close to overspeed, so
Houston approach on 124.
we're gonna bring back the speed. We're gonna do it manually. We're not gonna do it. We could set it up on here if you want to auto thrust, but I don't have that set up in here, I don't think. So we're just gonna control it manually. Flaps, we should have done put that up a long time ago. It's my fault.
120.4 Air Force 777. Houston Center Air Force 777 is at 10,900 feet, climbing flight level 180.
This ain't a big deal. We just said that complete checklist.
77 Houston Center altimeter 29er.
We didn't complete the check. We didn't complete our checklist. I mean, because it's gonna say it until you get done with the flight. So.
Commute Air 4846 heavy traffic is 6 o'clock, 3 miles at 8,400
See,
feet.
he reported the traffic. He didn't do that last time for us.
Report them in sight.
That's not us though. That's another flight, another plane here.
Houston Center United 223 heavy is passing 9,000 feet, climbing 14,000 feet. United 223 heavy Houston Center altimeter 29er decimal 9.
So once we get closer, we can set this. I think it's the LNAV or the vertical navigation. LNAV, level navigation. So that's gonna follow our waypoint automatically, straight to our airport. And it should turn the plane automatically once we intercept Oh shit, my bad.
United 2-2 tree, 6 heavy, have the Airbus A20N in sight.
My bad. I didn't realize I hadn't held. This is what we. I mean, they didn't tell me, right? I mean, I should have seen it, but they. You got to follow their instructions, right? And I didn't realize that I didn't set it up. I didn't realize I had it. For some reason, it was on hold. I have no idea how that happened, but it's okay. We'll just bring our vertical speed up. We'll get up there. We're gonna drop for a little bit, so.
2-2 tree, 6 heavy climb and maintain flight level 260.
They got our auto speed on here. We're good though. I mean, I know what I'm doing. See, I got the auto speed on. I'm not doing nothing. It's gonna control the speed by itself. I'm telling you, man. Once you're in the air, it's a cakewalk. Landing is probably the hardest part, but it's actually the easiest. Kinda. The hardest part is prepping. I'm telling you, man. If your pilot passes out, you can land the plane. Everything is up here. That's all you need to know. Everything up here is all you need to know. Pretty much. We're going up pretty quickly now. So they want us to go to 18,000 feet. Now we got approved. No, that's not us. See, we got up to 8. They want us to go to 18,000 before we can go to 25,000. So. And now, once we get to our level, we should be able to hit this. And it should automatically start turning our stuff in. So let's just go ahead and turn a little bit more here. And then we'll intercept this.
Climb and maintain flight level 250 Air Force 777.
Commute Air 484, 6 heavy climb and maintain flight level 260.
This is us right here.
Climb and maintain flight level 260, commute Air 484, 6 heavy.
So once we get closer, then we'll go ahead and turn on LNAV. So we got our vertical navigation, which is set up. It sets up our pitch, which we're going to put that on when we get ready to land. Then we have our level navigation, which is going to be. It's going to keep our plane automatically autopilotly. Is that even a word? It's going to keep our plane on our waypoint by itself. Whatever way our waypoint goes, turning left or right, it's going to stay on that waypoint. So once we get close, which we're getting really close now, let's just turn our plane a little bit more so we can intercept it a little quicker. That's fine. And then we will go. That's not fine, by the way. We're overspeeding, but we'll be alright. We're underspeeding, actually. We'll come out of it. We're not stalling though, so we're good. Yeah, we're good. We got enough juice here. I got busy doing something. Come on. So we're gonna have to come back up. We're gonna have to come down a little bit, get some bear speed.
Skywest 5387, contact Houston Center on 133.8.
I was going a little steep, but I thought I could get away with it, but we're good. Alright, let's turn on our LNAV. And that should automatically turn the plane. I'm not going to touch nothing. It should turn the plane to our waypoint automatically by itself. It should stay on path for that. If not, it means we'll have to intercept the waypoint first, then turn it on. So we'll see. If it doesn't do it, then we need to reset it. But it should. Sometimes it doesn't do it. There we go. There we go. And it's going to get on track for our waypoint, and it is going to take us to automatically. It's going to take us, follow the waypoint all the way down to Fort Worth. And yeah, that's my fault for underspeeding. I was going pretty steep, but you know everyone go that steep. But it's very hard to stall this plane. We didn't stall it only because we did have some we knew what to do to come out of it. I knew I was going steep. You can go up to a 6,000 vertical speed, but I thought I could get away with it. I thought I was overspeeding, but see, I was going pretty steep. We just gotta keep an eye on our vertical speed. This is why you got 2 pilots, by the way. So we'll go pretty steep because I know we're not gonna stall out that quickly. We'll get 25,000 feet, and then we'll hold it. We'll check our waypoints down here. So we got 44 nautical miles, and then we need to go down to 23,000 feet. At 65 nautical miles and 17 nautical miles, we need to be at 17,000. 6,000 miles, 15,000. That's our bell. We have reached 25,000 feet, and we're coming up on it. We are right here. Airspeed, look, we're still looking fine. We need to be around 240 in our airspeed, so that's 240 there. We got the auto set. We are now at 25,000 cruising altitude speed. Feet. When we hit 10,000 feet, we forgot to turn off our landing gear. We forgot to turn off all these lights down here, but that's fine. And then we can turn this off now because we are at our cruising altitude speed and we are cruising 25,000 feet in the air. Sometimes I forget things. You don't ever, look, this would never happen in real life. It's a simulator. There's so much going on and you're by yourself, right? That's why you got a co-pilot. That's why you got a pilot and a co-pilot. I'm one person, so sometimes it's kind of easy to forget things. That's why you have a checklist, but I'm not really following it right now. Like you should be doing. But as you can see, we got our speed right here. So we're gonna get to our speed, and now as you can see, it's gonna start controlling speed. I could just sit here and take a nap. You don't want to, but autopilot, these planes nowadays land themselves. It's literally going to the airport by itself. It's gonna intercept everything by itself. It's gonna control the speed by itself. Everywhere, turning everything by itself. You can see my speed right here, 240, 25,000 feet, with the altimeter of 299.2. I could just sit here. This is the boring part. That's why I said if you do it flying, I'm telling you, if you can learn this panel up here, you can fly the plane by yourself if something happens to your pilot. All you gotta do is put the headset on, and they're gonna walk you through, and everything's pretty much probably gonna be set. You turn this to turn your head and turn the plane where you want it to go. It's automatically probably gonna already be set. You got the vertical speed, your altitude, your autopilot, your level nav, your vertical nav. You can hold it, your speed, everything. Everything's right here, right? And you apply it in your computer. So if the air traffic controller says, "Hey, turn your airplane at 314," 314. Boom, you put that number to 314. And then you can see down here. Now the smaller planes, there's like a little clock. Those ones are a little harder to read, but the numbers. But these ones are a little bit easier. So everything looks good. We just have this one warning. It's not really an error. It's just a warning. Incomplete checklist. It's fine. Not the end of the world. We're just looking good on our rate. Pounds of fuel temp, and then we have for 6. They're both looking good. And then yeah, we're 26 nautical miles in this waypoint, and that's all she wrote. Just wanted to show you guys that. Now X-Plane. Let me open up X-Plane real quick. X-Plane. I have X-Plane 11, I think. The X-Plane 12 is really good, I think, I heard. X-Plane just has better sounds and better physics and better everything as far as planes goes. So this is X-Plane 11, and this is the Boeing 737-800 mod from Debo. Doesn't look like it likes to work, does it? With when you click off the game, it works, but when I click on the game, it goes to the hell. It's weird. Not sure why I'm doing that. How do I take the game out of? OBS doesn't like it, does it? Huh? Because if I click off of OBS off the game, okay. Don't know what the hell's going on with this. Hmm. There we go. And then that's the 7 for it. What the hell's going on with this, dude? I'm clicking it, it's showing up on my screen, but what the hell? It doesn't show I'm clicking anything. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, bro? Oh my god. This one's not balanced, I don't think, for live streaming. Oh man. Dude, this game is so, like... X-Plane 12 is so much better. Here we are. Yep. Alright, man. Breeze up.